Hey guys, how are you doing? Hello. Thought I'd smile and say hello today. I hope you're all doing well. Get my camera back to normal there. Yeah, this is for Gemini. How are you, Gemini? Beautiful souls. This is for January 23 through the 31st. Um, just so you know, I'm not sure if you do know this, you probably do. Your tarot card in the tarot deck, the normal like tarot deck, is the Lovers. So Gemini's card is the Lovers. I love that. I love that. That's pretty funny. Yeah, like Capricorn is known as the Devil, or Leo's known as the Strength card, that kind of thing in the major arcana. So you guys are the Lovers. I love it. Well, we're going to do a 5-card spread. It's from, I looked up on Google for different spreads, and this site called Labyrinthos came up. Labyrinthos, Labrynthos, Labyrinthos or Labyrinthos, and they have this spread called the Jungian or the Jungian archetype spread. Man, that's hard to say. That is spelled Jungian. The Jungian archetypes. Yeah, so that's. Let me look something up real quick because I had a note on that. Because I want to tell you what that is. Yeah, the Jungian archetypes are certain character or behavior models that we sometimes subconsciously use to shape our own personalities. So this spread is going to be all about what is shaping your personalities. What is shaping your Gemini personality? So interesting stuff. But anyway, I pulled one card already from the Sacred Wealth Code. And you did get the Merchant. I love it. One of the other signs got this too. I'm trying to think who it was. But yeah, opportunities to prosper are everywhere for you. And we're going to read that card, so don't worry. And then for the spread, we're going to do the Fairies tarot cards. And then if we need clarifiers, I do have the Universal Weight tarot deck here. It's waiting on the sidelines. So I hope you're all doing well, Gemini. Yeah, life is good, right? My lovers. Well, let's take just a quick moment, just for yourself. Close your eyes. Let's use my beautiful bell for protection bell, and we're going to clear out your energies with this sound from the bell. So close your eyes, a few deep relaxing breaths. Open up your heart space. Let that beautiful, pure white light energy into your heart. That beautiful green energy from the divine. Let it into your heart. Into your soul, your higher self, your inner child. Let that energy in. I now ask for the presence of the divine to guide and protect all of us throughout our day. I ask for a bubble of pure white light energy, pure white light energy, to surround each and every one of us always. I ask that only love be able to come and go from our energy fields. Archangel Michael, please walk before us and protect us, our loved ones and our families, always. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so I have shuffled. Excuse me. I have shuffled the cards, cut them, cleared them with my sage. So let's look at the Merchant first, though. I'm loving this card, man. This is a cool card. The Merchant talks about money. And you know I'm a Capricorn, so I like to know about money. Of course, this is for Gemini, but I'll snoop on your reading. All right, the Merchant. It's number 34, page 34. So that is interesting, isn't it? The Merchant, page 34, which does break down to a 7. Very spiritual number. Now, if you want to pause this, you can read it yourself. And here's the second page. That shows all the good qualities that you have as well. The high value gifts. All right, so let's get to it. The Merchant. Your mantra is opportunities to prosper are everywhere. Your sole desire is to be a creative channel for prosperity. Your purpose to accumulate wealth to provide for the material needs of your people. Now your shadow is you could be a workaholic, moody, materialistic, greedy this week. So watch that. The Merchant is a brilliant, discerning, and flexible transactor who is conscious of the abundant possibilities for creating prosperity in the world. As a merchant, your goal is to accumulate wealth and provide for the material needs of people. Your sole purpose demands that you create wealth by being in service to others. As a merchant, you are aware that everything in the universe has an energetic currency. You're quick to qualify the values of resources and information in order to discern how they can best be channeled for trade, commerce, and profit. You're always on the lookout for opportunities to connect people, ideas, assets in order to bring a potentially lucrative project to life. You're a hard worker and tend to multitask. Your keen instincts allow you to make quick decisions, and your adventurous spirit drives you to push the edges of tradition and take the necessary risks to make the deal happen. I love it. You're all about living the good life. You love sharing resources with others and inspire other people to enjoy the parts of life which matter most to them. Now, if you get into the shadow of the Merchant, you believe that time is money. Time is money, people. And are a hard worker by nature. This means you can easily slide into workaholism by indiscriminately chasing all the opportunities around you. However, all work and no play will drive you over the cliff of overwhelm and burnout. When your emotions get the best of you, you won't be able to close a deal, which of course will make your bad mood even worse. You're programmed to prosper, but making money for the sake of money alone, or putting things before people, will rob you of your relationships. Remember, money can buy some things, but it can't buy love or happiness. If you find yourself in the shadow energy of the Merchant, you are caught up in the trap of believing that you are alone, that you alone are the source of profit in your world. You're the only one that's a source of profit. It's time to take a break from work to reboot your connection with the source of your being and your greater purpose. Commit to living the good life here and now. Spend time with loved ones and enjoy the prosperous relationships and connections you've already created. This is important. Relationships are so important. Your high value gifts are: you're a great evaluator, you're a creative thinker, you're business minded, you're a good negotiator and networker, great at making deals and sales, you're a risk taker, trust your instincts, and quick to recognize new opportunities. So your inspired action plan. I am committed to honing my high value gifts to create wealth while being present to the needs of the many so I can contribute and give back to the world. I love it. You guys are awesome merchants, aren't you? That's wonderful. All right, so like I said, these are shuffled and good to go. So your first card, this is my newest one, you guys. My newest, this is amethyst. I was in Mexico and picked up a bunch of amethyst from a shop down there. So I made this cool wand. I'm not quite finished with this side, but I just love it. It has really good energy. I sell these on my Etsy site too, by the way. All right, so your number one card is going to be about your persona. How are you being perceived? How does what others think of you affect the situation? So it looks like you're being perceived as the Prince of Spring or the Prince of Wands. They perceive you as being charming, self-confident, passionate, and restless. I love it. Immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage, a passionate relationship. So people see you as very passionate in your relationships. They see the challenges you can successfully manage. Yeah, you're just charming and passionate, man. I love it. That's your persona. So let's see what your shadow is. So what are you ashamed of? What are you ashamed of, Gemini? What do you want to hide? What don't you want to acknowledge? Interesting, huh? So we got the Eight of Spring, which is the Eight of Wands. So 2 Wands cards so far. So this is a fire signs. Gemini. Stress that comes from having many things happening at once. Successful multitasking, sudden events or changes. So Eight of Wands is typically in the regular tarot, messages coming in fast. So this is your shadow side. Things are coming in too fast, aren't they? You're letting things come in way too fast because you're doing too many things. You're multitasking. Your shadow side, you're becoming a workaholic, just like the merchant here said. Sudden events or changes. What do you don't want to acknowledge? Maybe you don't want to acknowledge these sudden events or these changes, because then that means, wow, things are actually happening. Changes are occurring. Stress. Maybe you don't want to acknowledge all the stress that you're under. Are you ashamed of allowing this to happen? That's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, so multitasking, you probably got too much going on. If this is in your shadow side, yeah, there's a lot going on here. This third card is your anima. What is your divine feminine saying? Divine feminine. If you were thinking only of your happiness, what would you do? 2 of Cups. If you're thinking only of your happiness, so your feminine side, this is what your feminine side wants. Your feminine side wants the 2 of Cups, the emotional stability, the happiness. You want to fall in love. You want or you want a serious commitment with the one that you do love. You want forgiveness. You want forgiveness and the resolution of problems. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. So if you're in a relationship already, your feminine side wants to heal this relationship. Or your feminine side, if you're not in one, your feminine side wants to be in love. Your feminine side loves love, right? You are the lovers. This is the lover's card. So your feminine side is showing you it's what you want. You want love. You want to be loved. You want to be in love. You want to forgive people that have done you wrong. And you want to move forward. You don't want to have problems anymore, right? Now your animus side. What is your divine masculine saying? Animus. What should you consider? What are your drives or your duties? You got the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Autumn. This is how your masculine side wants you to be. Your masculine side is saying, what should you consider? So maybe you need to consider how generous you are. Consider that you're stylish, you're gracious, you're practical. Be practical with respect to how you proceed. Your masculine side wants you to be practical. It doesn't want you to take immediate action. It wants you to be practical and slow moving. It wants you to make pentacles. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Your masculine side says, I want you to make things more beautiful. That's what I want. So your creative side is coming out. Your passionate, creative side is coming out in your masculine side. Meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. Maybe your masculine side is looking for someone to help you to become this Queen of Pentacles, this Queen of Autumn. Your masculine side is very important, along with your feminine side. So your feminine side is saying, I want to be in love. I want to be in a relationship. I want to forgive anybody who's effed me over, right? And if you have a relationship that needs healing, you want to heal it. And then your masculine side's going, yeah, I want to be practical. I want to proceed with caution. I don't want to jump into love maybe too quickly. I want to use my creative and passionate side. I want to be using my art. I want to paint. I want to sing. I want to play in the band, you know, a musical instrument. I want to be accomplished. I want to make money. So interesting how those two are kind of working together. I mean, really, they are. Now, this last card is about yourself. What does your heart of hearts want? What are your true desires, my friends? Beautiful Geminis. Your true desires, you want to work hard, don't you? You just want to work hard and make a bunch of money. That's what I think. Yeah, do research before proceeding, though. Your heart of heart wants you to research. Don't just jump in. Remember, Pentacles move a little bit more slowly than, say, like the swords or the wands. You know, this card wants you to slow down just a little bit. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school, apprenticeships. Maybe you can become a mentor or find a mentor. Yeah, excellent craftsmanship in long-term projects. So what does your heart of heart want? Your heart of heart wants you to do these beautiful long-term projects and wants you to do them well. Maybe you want to be a teacher. Maybe you want to teach children. Maybe you are a teacher. Your heart of heart wants that. Wants you, I think you like being a mentor. You like people coming to you. Yes, what is your true desire? Your true desire is to proceed forward, but in a very mental way, right? Use your brain, learn more, educate yourself. Maybe go back to school. If you don't have time to go back to school, do some workshops, seminars. That's what your true self wants, your true heart to heart. Your heart wants that. Yeah. So your persona, you're charming, you're passionate, restless, immediate action. Your persona, people see you as being that go-getter. I can do it. I can successfully manage everything. I am a passionate relationship. And then you got the Eight of Spring coming in. That's your shadow, though. Stress that comes from all this craziness. You're running around like a chicken with your head cut off, right? Because you got all these messages coming in. You want that immediate action. You think you're successfully multitasking, but I don't think you are. Because you're kind of stuck. That's your shadow. The aspects of your shadow are coming out. So you're doing way too much. You need to slow down. Slow down. Yeah, your feminine side does want that falling in love. That does seem a little bit slower for me. Wants to be a little more emotional. Yes, it wants to forgive. And then that masculine side saying, yeah, I want to be generous. I want to be practical and stylish. But I'm going to do it slowly but surely. And I want to be an artist. And I want to make a ton of money. You know, I want to make a ton of money being the queen of autumn. Beautiful. Gemini, you guys are so beautiful. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, just hit that like button. Share this with friends, family. If you think of a Gemini that might appreciate this video, if you'll share it with them, that'd be awesome. I'm sure they'll get something out of it, right? Opportunities to prosper are everywhere. Don't worry. They're everywhere. And it seems like you can have the love as well. Okay? So life is good. I mean, really. You're the merchant. Mercury, if that means anything to you. That's a planet in your sign. Opportunities to prosper are everywhere. Yay! We waited so long for this, didn't we? I know. All right. Well, you guys take care, and I will see you the first part of February. I hope you have a great week, and take care of yourself and take care of others too. But don't get too crazy on it, you know? Always look out for number one, and then help others as well. You got to take care of yourself so you can take care of others, right? All right. Love you. I'll talk to you next week. Bye.